Sorry, give me a minute. My face itches a little. I have moments like, oh. I am super sorry if I am low energy today. I just have been very busy and I don't have the energy to be like super like but it's okay. Oh my goodness. I hope everybody's having oh my goodness. Having a wonderful Friday morning here in Central Standard Time. Oh my goodness, I said Eastern Standard Time yesterday again. That was the wrong time. Whoever was watching yesterday, if you're watching this after the fact, I am so sorry. It's Central Standard Time in America that I stream 9:30 to 10:30. I am so sorry for that. That was probably that was super confusing for you. I'm sorry for that. Very sorry for that. I'm gonna go to that screen for now. Okay. So you can see up on the board. On the board. What am I, a teacher? All right. Hey, Crasher. Hi. For what? Don't be sorry. Okay? Stuff happens. Life happens. Don't feel bad. Ah, cool. I hope you had a good time. I hope it was, I really hope you had a good time. As you can see, the stream has been upgraded since you last were here. So, there's a lot. Actually, whoops. Cool. Living life. That's definitely something that I promote. I definitely promote. Oh, I definitely want to show you what's new. I was kind of hoping I get to show you yesterday, but you were doing what I say every day, which is going to live life. So, kudos to you. Glad you went and lived life. Glad you hung out with friends. Super awesome. PFP. Not understanding what that is. Oh, okay. Gonna stretch real quick. Profile picture. Okay. Yeah. If it's the CH thing that I'm seeing, yeah, it's a big CH. The C is black, the H is blue, and whatnot. I can't see it in great detail, but I can see it somewhat. Is that your, a new logo or something for your profile? Cool. That is super awesome. I am so glad. I'm so glad that you're okay, and I'm so glad you're living life and everything. Super cool logo. And you wanted to see what I've been up to. Well, as you can see, we have on the stream now, we have like the chat, which hey, we didn't have that before. That's super cool. You can actually see what you're saying up on screen. Although, I don't know why it's giving that username instead of Crasher Hole. I don't know why that is. I'll have to figure that out, I guess. I also have a key to understand how how my update process will be with any of the games I make and whatnot. There is, on the one side of each of these will be like before release, and then the other side is after release logic, so that way you can understand like how my updates and everything will go, or at least the logic I'm using for the updates. And you can see what currently is highlighted is what I'm currently working on. But what you missed was this, was what was completed. So, we are going to go over that. The new one? Yeah. Oh, no. I misread that. My bad. What's new? So, we're going to go ahead and pull up Godot, because that's the engine I use. And the stream might stutter a little bit. I apologize for that. So, bear with me. Though my PC is awesome, it does have its limitations. Nope. Oh my goodness. Stop going to the other screen. Go up. Do 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 do. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and just like, oh, wrong screen. So, sorry that took so long to load. I don't have all programs opened at once. I will create a lot of stress on my PC doing that, so there's gonna be waiting time when we're switching between that's cool. That's cool. We're on good spaces here. But anyways, so I think I should just show you what it actually does first before I show the explanation, because that sounds better. We're gonna go ahead and do this. Test play. So, I know it's a T-pose. I'm sorry. That's the thing we're currently working on over in Blender, but we need to catch up to that part for you because you've been missing for a minute, and that's cool. And I love showing off. So, but yeah, we have movement. We have jump. I mean, the movement and jump was kind of already a pre-thing for a 3D. A 3D character body node in Godot and everything. You have to set up the actual WASD part of it because it accepts arrow keys first, and it's weird because it's doing the UI commands, and that's not what we're going for. But that's not the super cool part. Obviously, these are pretty basic. The super cool part is this. I can swap between first and third person view at will. How awesome is that? Like, oh my goodness. It took me like 2 days to figure this out. And we're gonna go over that script here in a second. It's super cool. I absolutely love it. Yeah, woo! It is awesome. Thank you. I know it's like a little progress and everything, but hey, little progress is big to me, and that's cool. You gotta celebrate the little wins, man. Now, speaking of that script, as you can see, I have littered my code with a buttload of comments. Thank you. I have littered my script with a buttload of comments, every bit of it explaining what every section does. Yes, every small step counts. We are moving a mountain. Actually, the more I think about it and the more I listen to smarter game developers and everything, by the way, we will talk about other game developer indie developers and and other channels that talk about game design, game theory, and game mechanics and all that. And we will go over those creators at some point, but because we definitely need to we need to point to those who are smarter than us and better than us at things, so we can learn from them. It's not that we are downing on ourselves. It's just, hey, we're amateurs. We're just figuring things out, and that's okay. There's no shame or harm in it. Even if you are, like, you know, in your 30s like me, it's okay. These comments really helps when you... Yes, exactly. You get what I mean. Definitely have comments all over, especially if you get like hyper fixated on something else and you have to come back to it and you're like, oh my god, what in the crap was I trying to do? What was I trying to do? You don't remember, and then you might have to start over just to get back on par where you were. And that's wasted time, that's wasted effort. Oh my goodness, don't do that. And everything else. So, use your comments liberally. I also have other things that help my ADHD brain, like these indentation add-on. I have a add-on for that, so that way you so it tells me how far or what part is part of what block, which helps me visually. Yep. Go ahead, take your time. Oh, I'm on the wrong screen. I'm on the wrong screen again. That's okay. So, but yeah, like, definitely be liberal with your comments. Asset library. That I kind of want to show off a few of these add-ons. The indentation in my script is this one right here. Super cool. This person, zero tolerance, whoever you are, thank you. You're awesome. It very helps with me visually. I also, oh, there's so many changes since the last week's stream. And you said you're, hold on a sec, so you're kind of not here for a second. I'm gonna take a drink of my coffee. Glug the caffeine bean. That was weird. I don't know how I was thinking on that one. And ridiculous coding. That allows my, I'm not gonna lie, this like fills my dopamine canyon with buttloads of dopamine, which makes coding so much easier for me. Like, oh my goodness. What other add-ons do I have that helps out with stuff? Oh! This right here allows me to go ahead and make these to-do notes which also allow me, nope, here we go. Well, look at this for a second. This here helps, you keep more organized. How I see it and everything. I create sections here. I create my personal notes to something when I want to do figure out logic and everything. I have to-dos as in, hey, this is something I need to do. I don't understand what the original creators were trying to get at when it came to the hack one. I wonder if it means it's just sloppy. Is it sloppy code? Is that what that is? Like, hey, this is sloppy code. Yes, it works technically, but it needs cleaned up. I think that might be what that is. Fix me is obviously I am trying to do something here and it is not working. So this is a fix me sign. I currently don't have any of those in my code right now. I just have to-dos, a buttload of comments, some sections, and all that fun jazz. Clean that up. I really wanted to explain my code. Oh my goodness. Ow. Hand. Ugh. So. I don't want to just like put this away for a second so I can work on some of the I'll come back to this when Crasher gets back, because otherwise I'm just sitting here. That's not entertaining. Wait, what? Okay. And now I'm gonna destroy my PC. Is my PC gonna die? Is Blender gonna crash? Nope. Cool. Cool. File, open, recent. So, how will we know when, aside from the animations actually working and the thing, how will we know that it will be working? Well, glad you ask, because I also changed the colors. Oh yeah, good colors. Okay. So I'm gonna get back to what I was working on. And then when Crasher gets back, we will go back to reviewing what we were reviewing, because I kind of don't want to, double trudge stuff we did yesterday, unless I'm informing people of it. So we're just going to we're gonna do this. Wait. Okay. Sorry, I'm seeing a thing and I'm like curious what it was. I will have to check that out later. Possibly a different stream. Yeah. Do. Bones. I just want the bones. All of the bones. Wait. Oh my goodness. The jump between Godot and Blender is gonna screw me up. I really need to change Godot's hotkeys to match more of Blender's because oh my goodness, I keep forgetting which one's which. It's okay. Do. No, I don't want to undo that. Edit mode. Make sure I have everything selected. Copy that. Paste that. I probably should have used Shift D instead. Do 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 do. Bum 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 bum. No, I don't want to rename it. Well, it's not that. I want to rename that. There we go. There we go. Doo-ba-doo, 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 doo-doo, doo-doo-doo, 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 doo-doo-doo. No, that's not. Oh my goodness. Oh, there we go. No. You know what? Oh my goodness. This window's confusing me. Get rid of that. Okay. Oh my goodness. So I'm not gonna. I'm sorry for how slow I'm running at this. I actually kind of know what I'm doing with some rigging and stuff. Not so much the animations part. I have to learn that. But I haven't learned the rigging things since like a year or two ago. So I'm kind of rusty at it. And even what knowledge I did have, I was pretty much a beginner at. So I'm gonna be a little bit slow. There might be a moment where I'll have to pull up a video to sit there and whew, look up what I'm doing. Sorry. Processing. Okay, so make sure. Do do do. I might have done this wrong somewhere along the lines. Oh, hey. Okay. So I can switch back to what I was showing off then. Give me 1 second. Sorry. Alright. Back up to Godot. Sorry, I was swapping over to what I was currently working on while I was waiting. Cool, I hope it was a good call. Or at least a decent one. Can't always just hope it wasn't bad. Anyways, to explain my code about the swapping of the 3D, or not 3D, third person and first person camera view. Sorry, I get ahead of myself quite a bit. First of all, I created an enum, or I guess a list. Yeah, I created an enum with the variables first and third in it. Super cool. Then I created what I like to call the root of a state machine, because I mean, state machines are pretty common. I don't know what the actual term is for this, but how I describe it is it's the root of the state machine, and I'm declaring for the first variable as the initial declared variable, and then we actually move down to our state machine. I have it if the tab button is pressed, it will activate this function here. So, and this match turns my state machine into like a switch state machine, where it will be like, it's either this or it's either that, either this or either that. And since we created our first two variables up here in the enum and everything, it knows which two we're going to be referring to later. Hey, it's okay. It's okay. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of barely understand what I'm doing. Explaining it helps me understand it a little bit more, which is super cool. Part of the reason why I like showing off is because it also helps me learn more, because, hey, if I have to explain it, I have to understand what I'm doing. It's not just an if statement. Yes, it is an if statement, an if or else statement, yes. But here's the little bit that turns an if statement into a state machine. So let me see this line right here. It says it's stating this is stating what the this third state or the state named third in the variable that we created in the enum. This whole block is okay, not this whole block. This part of the block is declaring what the third variable means. This part here Yeah. So what the third state is it saying, hey, we want to use this back view camera and make it current. So it's the current one. This little bit is telling the code, hey, when I press this button, what does it do? So when you declare something is a thing in a state, it's like creating a contextual circumstance in which oh, I don't even know if I'm describing this properly. Give me a second. I need to think on this for a second. It's not simple. It's not simple. Oh my goodness. Like, getting the answer to create the state machine and everything in order to make my to make my cameras function and everything. It took me 2 days to figure it out. Not one bit of information gave me the whole answer. I had to figure out what did work and what didn't work. I had to also take that knowledge plus like fragments of different knowledge throughout the internet and then slap them all together to come up with this idea. And honestly, because I have not seen this answer anywhere on the internet, I think I'm gonna make a video on it at some point. When I'm trying to make a character, how to make a character model in 3D or character thing in 3D or Godot, I'm gonna make a video on it eventually. I need to understand it a little bit more before I actually make that leap and make that video, but that's probably gonna be my first video idea. Thank you. I only obsessed about it for 2 days straight. But yeah. So when this, when the tab button is pressed, it switches over to this line of code because this bit of code tells you to do it. And just like this block up here declares what the third state is, this block of code declares what the first state is. And this bit tells the game that, hey, I want to switch back to the third. So it gives you a back and forth on it. And I can't wait. I can't wait. Making a character a video on this subject seems like so much fun, and I hope that people enjoy it. I really do. That's my biggest hope out of it, is I hope it's informative and I hope people enjoy it. But yeah. It may look easy, but oh my goodness, this is a pain to actually figure out. But I loved it. You're mad at me? Why are you mad at me? What did I do? What did I do? Well, I need you to understand that, well, I'm very glad you feel close to me and everything, but I also need you to understand though we do know some things about each other, we don't know a whole lot about each other yet, and friendship is built on a big foundation. And let me put it this way, us getting to know each other, us talking
here and whatnot is part of building that foundation. If you want to be friends with me. Oh, that's very touching. That is very touching. Maybe it's me being older and everything, but how I view my perspective on life, I view that there is a need for a big foundation for friendship, and it's way more complicated than that. And I'm very moved and very touched that you view me very highly and everything. It's just there needs to be more, and it's not gonna be just something that's built overnight. And yeah, that's the best I can describe it. Well, I'm sorry if that hurt. It's not my intentions. Like, no, you're fine. I'm not. I don't. My intention isn't to hurt anybody or anything like that. It's just, especially having ADHD brain, we tend to be super impulsive, and especially with you being as young as you are and everything, it's so easy to get really, really, really it's really easy to get super attached to people. And like, a lesson I think that needs to be learned here is giving more time to things or patience. Patience, that's the best word. Patience is key. Does that make sense? It's not something that happens overnight, especially when there's just a lot more life. When I really don't know how to articulate this. Yeah, I apologize. I am struggling how to articulate this. It's not that I'm not looking. It's not that I don't want to be friends or anything, and I'm not trying to hurt anybody, and I'm not trying, and like. What I'm trying to say is that. Ooh. just um trying to catch back up on thought. So what we're doing currently is dealing with that T-pose. Right. Animations, bones, drivers. You know what? We're gonna do this over. Because I think I made a mistake here with this anyways. And yeah, I think I might have made a mistake with my the bones in my model anyway, so we might have to start over anyways, so let's go ahead and do that. Or maybe an object. Yeah, go enjoy. Yep, go do what you need to go do. Enjoy. Have the rest, a good rest of your day, okay? I'm glad to hear that. I'm gonna grab me some water. Yep. See you next week. Ugh, water. Bye. Ugh, agua. H2O. Okay, another gulp. Stay hydrated. You too. Okay. So did I even do the right? Excuse me. Oh. Ugh. Oh my goodness. I am not as entertaining today. I am so sorry to everybody. I am trying to Oh. Oh, that's what I was looking for. Oh my goodness. Oh. Look at me. Messing things up. Alright. Is it Shift D or Control D? Oh my goodness. Switching between Godot and Blender will confuse me. I need to watch that video about setting up the hotkeys to remind me what ones need to be swapped. Oh, Shifty. Okay. Oh, nope. There. Move to collection. New collection. A driver collection. Drivers. Owns. Drivers. Um. Cool. So. Those. Nope. Okay, now I need to remember how to. Wait. Can I even do that with my bones? Okay. Go to object mode. Pose mode. Okay. That's working at least. Wait. Oh no, I forget the order I got the parenting. Does it get parented the one thing or does it get parented the other way around? Oh. Okay, so
Let's go to object mode real quick. Bones. No. Oh. Okay, fine. I will hide you so I could see what's going on underneath. A sign. Remove. No, wait, no. Why is that? Oh. Sorry, I'm getting really lost in thought today. I just... Today's already been a long day for me. And... I'm struggling to just... Not get, I'm struggling to get over my mental wall right now, so... Ooh. Today is just... difficult. Let's just go with the word difficult. Okay, so they're in the right... Okay. In the right groups.
I'm actually kind of glad I'm a small streamer right now. I'd probably be blowing this really bad for everybody who would be watching or is watching. I'm just doing so horrible right now. I'm so sorry, everybody. I've got a big old mental wall right now, and it's preventing me from moving forward. Yeah, I don't. This is. Well, we're almost at the end anyway, so I think I'm just gonna go ahead and do my end of the stream thing. Go spend time with your friends and family. Go normalize love. Be there for each other. I know there was that thing earlier and whatnot. I'm sorry, maybe it's just an older person view. I have very few friends, and they are my friends because of a lot of we built a big foundation on things. We know a lot about each other. I anyways, I hope everybody has a wonderful day. Please go spend time with your loved ones. Things are dark enough as it is. And I may not be as chipper as I normally am at this point. I still believe in it. I'm gonna go take my advice. I'm gonna go take some time off screen time. I'm gonna spend some time with my family today. Bye. Yeah, jumped in at the end of the stream, sorry. I might have told you the wrong time yesterday anyways. It was supposed to be Central Standard Time, not Eastern Standard Time. I botched that up yesterday. Well, they kinda jumped out, so they had dinner to they had dinner to attend, so they kind of jumped out. Sorry. Anyways, I apologize for lacking energy today. I apologize. Yeah. I hope everybody has a wonderful day. Yeah. Anyways, I apologize. Yeah, me too. Yeah, me too. I'm not, I don't even know how to articulate any of that. I don't even. I probably, from what I know of them, yeah, probably. But that's the thing. I barely know much about them. They barely know anything about me. There's no foundation for a friendship there. Like, wanting something out of nothing is just, it doesn't make sense. And maybe that's just a younger perspective versus an older perspective. I don't know. Me too. I hope they want to even be around after today, but I wouldn't blame them if they did. If they didn't. Anyways, this is the end of my stream. Go spend time with your loved ones. Get some time off screen. I definitely need it myself. Well, maybe that opportunity will present itself in the future. Have a wonderful day.